Oh, let me see here. Good morning. I want to address this comment in a second. Good morning, Sam, by the way. Good morning, A Dead Guy Comics and Bianca. Good morning, Joseph and Chuck. Good morning, Robert and Elan. What constitutes, and good morning, Billy. Good morning, Cartoon and Comics. Um, so, no. I know you say you never seen The Boys, so that's being fair, right? Absolutely not. I mean, maybe no, not anti-traditionalism. I guess that would depend on your definition of that. Definitely not anti-American. It is the most American thing next to baseball and apple pie. It is I want to do, I think maybe later today or tomorrow, I'm going to do a mid-season review of season 3. I should have done it episode by episode because it's that good, right? But and then do one at the end. Herogasm is coming up this week. Herogasm is coming up this week. So if you have a weak stomach, Bianca, do not watch this episode. I love you, but do not watch this episode. Yes, or if you are not really into soups having sex, all types of sex and cannibalism and yeah, this won't be the episode for you. But I wanted to kind of review it because I love it. And actually I wanted to address something that in fantasy I die. Thank you so much. Devil lettuce super chat 420 glazed donuts. That's amazing. Thank you so much. I am completely sober. I am completely sober. I hope Herogasm is awesome. Me too. I wanted to address something that actually Gary said in my last live stream, and I hadn't seen it yet. And he was talking about the BLM Antifa stuff with the not the deep with A Train. Oh my god. Oh my god. So I've seen it now, so I won't give away too many spoilers, but it was so good. It got all of the right wing and left wing talking points down to a T. Like I think Blue Hawk will be coming back in some form or fashion. But it got it down to a T. Absolutely got the oh my god, blame bad behavior on Antifa, which obviously I'm not a fan of Antifa. I want to make that clear. But how the media does it, right? Or how right-wing media does it. And then the way that he treated that community. Oh my god. Oh my god. It was so good. That was a great scene. It really was, Chuck. I really enjoyed it. But yes. So I think I'm gonna do a mid-season review. I love the show. I'm not gonna lie. It is the best thing next to Peacemaker. If you enjoyed Peacemaker, Sam, I don't know if you did or not, you'll enjoy this. It's Peacemaker on steroids. It's much more violent. I like the violence, I'm not gonna lie. It's so funny that people in America are so like weird about sex, right? But violence, we're like, bring it on. Bring it on. What? A drag queen? No, but somebody's head being crushed in? Yeah, I'm all about that. I find it very funny. So, yes, I love the boys. I need to catch up on the boys. Left halfway through season 2. Oh, no. You are going to love the stuff that they do with Stormfront. Stormfront works so good as a gender swap. I absolutely love it. You will definitely enjoy what they do with that character. I don't want to give you any spoilers here. Is it better than the comic book version? That wasn't from I have yeah, no. It is so much better. So there was a lot of things in the comic book that I was like, I will never read this again. I will never read this again. And the two things I usually point to are the Starlight scene with so many people. Basically, God, the weird gangbang thing. And then the dead babies. Those are usually the two things I can't Like it improved upon the comic book so much. So much. And it's actually very, very the characters are a lot deeper. They have a lot more value in the story. The only one I would say that I generally think they maybe didn't improve, they kind of devolved, was Huey, because they made him seem very much so like a bumbling fool. And I think he needs to get his like redemption moment, which is what they're leading to. Good morning, Hooded Justice. In Fantasy I Die, thank you. Can we have Anthony Starr as Reverse Flash in that DCEU? Oh my God. How perfect. How perfect would Anthony Starr, if you guys don't know who that is, he plays Homelander, right? Be as the Reverse Flash. Yes, we need this. We need to start a petition, make it bigger than the Amber Heard one. Come on, we can do this. We need him in the DCEU. Yes, I would absolutely love that. He would be perfect. Tucker Carlson out there courting Stormfront, the whole us. Why? Oh my God. They absolutely, Billy, they go in on this narrative, the great replacement stuff. They go in on this narrative. They actually have a sit-in for Tucker Carlson. And it's so funny because in, I think it was episode 3, he wants to get, well, yeah, he's a fan of dildos. We're just gonna say that. Yes, they have that Tucker Carlson sit-in, and they do stuff with it, and it's so good. But yes, he absolutely is the Tucker Carlson, the great replacement theory bullshit that he spews. Oh God, it's so good. I didn't mean to make this all about Peacemaker, but our Peacemaker, The Boys, but it's good. We're gonna do a video on it. We have to. I have to geek out about it. You should check out the Omni-Man verse. No, because Omni-Man wins. I already know this. I should check it out though. Good morning, Raymond. Good morning, Joseph. I don't know if I said that yet or not. I apologize if I did not. I call bullshit on Omni-Man winning. But yeah, maybe I'll watch it. So we are going to do this. If you want to see the fight, check it out here. Okay, it's the fight only. Awesome. All right. Well, what we're gonna do is a lot of times I have done these reaction videos, right? I have reacted to different people's videos. I have pissed people off, and I don't care. I did not accept your. You did not. I accept your good morning score. But now you guys have to do it. Now you guys have to do it. What I made. Oh my God, this is gonna. I hope this works. I don't see why it wouldn't. But what I've made is bingo cards. And we are going to, I'm going to give them to you guys. Let me see here. I've got the first link. What you do is you click on this link and bring up your bingo card. Put it on a different tab or whatever. And we're going to go through different videos. And I'm actually starting out, good morning, Hominus, with your video because I seen it was a compilation. And I'm like, that's so perfect. That's so perfect. So click on your bingo card, guys. And then when anyone gets a bingo, we're doing the honor system, right? Like, obviously, it's just kind of something fun. Let me know if it's working. Why? Okay, here we go. I got mine brought up. Come on, slackers. And we're going to go through, and I've got all of the typical anti-SJW talking points. It's pretty easy. Rip, I'm on my phone. You should be able to make the stream small and still be able to do it. Open it up in Chrome. It should work. Bingo. Sorry, I got excited. You sunk my battleship. All right. So we are going to do this. And I had to go through and get all the buzzwords, right? So there was a couple in that I may have missed, but I had to go with the groomer, the far left, the SJW, the MCU, or she-you. My apologies. And I thought this could be super fun. Hello, warm lily. How are you today? So we are going to start. Let me know. I'm going to give you guys a minute here to get it up. We are going to start with, oh, you know what? I better pin that link. We're going to start with, there we go. And if those run out, because I get 30 of them, if those run out, I have 30 more. The top left corner, LMFAO, what? Pronouns, is that? Oh, wait, everyone's different. So I'm not sure what's in your top left corner. Wait, gotta ask. So this stuff has been brought up in video itself, not any commentary. You make, wait, what? So this has to be brought, yes, it has to be brought up in the video, not something I say. We're going to play, I thought Bigot Bingo was funny and people got mad I used the word bigot, but it's funny. Come on now. But yes, we are going to go through, and when you hear those words, yeah, just like bingo, right? Oh, it won't work on your phone? Stargirl over Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel. What do you guys think about Miss Marvel? I did get a couple of videos sent about that, so we'll be going over that, but it's gonna be a sleeper hit. It's going to be a sleeper hit. Wait, isn't the center supposed to be a free spot? Oh, Robert, you're always wanting handouts. No, I'm just kidding. Probably, but now it's not. Get it? The first one, oh my God. The first one is from Hominus. And I am curious. Good morning, Angelo. The bingo cards are pinned if you want. Haven't watched any Miss Marvel yet. It will be an absolute sleeper hit. I don't think that it is going to how do I say this? It's going to do good against Obi-Wan that's on right now. But it is going to be one of those that people go back and are like, oh my fucking God, this is so good. Like, people are going to appreciate that one. I'm just saying. It's going to be one that people go back, maybe not admit it out loud, because of course not, right? It's Miss Marvel. How dare we like that? But it's really, really good. No free spots, no handouts. That's right. All right, we got our first video. Are you guys super excited? I love these videos that people sent there. Some of them were so good. Reese, you say nope. I know you wouldn't admit it out loud, but have you even given it a chance? Have you even tried? Stargirl is better. Oh, Stargirl, I will stand Stargirl every day of the week. I love me some Stargirl. It is so good. Good morning, NWO. I heard Peacemaker was total shit. What, Sam? Wait, what? Who told you this? Peacemaker is by far, yeah, my favorite superhero show ever. Ever. Hold on, let me take a breath. Ever. Peacemaker is the best show there is out there. It's fun, it's funny, it's serious, it's amazing. It redeems Peacemaker, it creates new characters. It is awesome. Give it a chance. It is like Umbrella Academy good. Doom Patrol levels of good. Yes, you absolutely heard wrong. All right, we are going to start. I fucking love Peacemaker, right? Thank you. Yes. You'd rather walk into traffic. Oh my God. Come on. Stop with the ideologue shit and enjoy life. The Boys is top tier as well. Fuck yes, it is. Daredevil or The Boys. The Boys every day of the week. All right, we're going to start. Everybody got their bingo cards up. Everybody's super excited. Oh, I got it muted. Let's get it unmuted. This is a compilation. So we're going to get a couple different people here. Polka Dot Man should get a show. Yes, absolutely. Done by James Gunn? Yes. Peacemaker was one of the best things that ever happened to me. I love Peacemaker. You got to check it out. You got to stop. My problem is when people listen to other people instead of giving it a chance. Just try. Just give it one episode. You'll know by then if you like it. And there's this great scene from Vigilante, who quickly became like one of my favorite characters in that show. When he goes into jail, you'll know it when you hit it. It is so good. All right, here we go, guys. You got that? You got it. Everybody got their thing up? Okay.
There were only a couple good people in this movie. You had Bruce Wayne, Batman, and you had Alfred. Those are the only two good white people. The rest of
he said white people, not anti-white. You can't put that on there. You don't like John Cena? What? My birthday and Father's Day was awesome. I smoke way too much. Yes. That's kind of the perfect day, right? Well, happy belated. I forgot to put a Father's Day post. I feel like an asshole the next day. I forgot. But yeah, I should have.
3 other major players that I would consider overall moral good people were, you had Jim Gordon, who's black in this. You had Catwoman, not white in this. And then you had the mayor, who's a black woman. Again, very much on the nose for current.
I just gotta say this. If you think that Catwoman was a moral good person, we did not clearly watch the same movie. I loved her. And she's my favorite Catwoman to date. But no, she was not a good moral person.
Current day Hollywood did not like that. It took a little bit off the...
Hold on, I got a Ku Klux Klan member on my page. Let me block this Ku Klux Klan member. Nobody's scared of y'all more. Fuck out of here.
But I don't care. I don't think Russia is going to quote unquote invade. Look.
Well, that didn't age very well now, did it?
Russia is not going to invade Ukraine. This is a smokescreen, of course. And Joe Biden wants you staring directly at it.
I saw this video yesterday, pretty
Russian
funny.
military forces have now reportedly received orders from Putin to invade Ukraine. Here's a weird thing to me. If he's told them to attack, what are they waiting for? Right? If he said to attack...
She got more Bruce's blood in her, so that's why she looks more like him. And she has a super serum. You're stupid! We're gonna tell you to go touch grass. We're gonna tell you you have internalized misogyny. We're gonna say all these terrible things about you, Ree! You're resorting to using comics. Oh my god, you're so stupid. She's injected with a super
What the fuck? What is this?
You're stupid for posting this, Ree! She didn't use her brain, apparently. Her fucking brain because she uses this thing inside of her head called a brain. Oh yeah, she's got this thing called a fucking brain because she used this thing inside her head called a brain. It's exercising your mind. Muscle doesn't last forever, and yes, neither does your brain, but your brain's gonna last a lot longer than biceps are. She's able to do the thing that no man can do, which is climb up the pole and get the arrow. And you know how she does that? She doesn't do that by bulking up. She does that by using her brain.
No, I don't watch Anna, so I don't know anything about her. But she actually uses her muscle. That's weird.
Damn. Mind fucking blown, right? If you want to show this to young kids and little girls, you are going to give them such bad, body, images and, what is it called? Body dysmorphia.
At the beginning of the 3rd episode, Clint, of course, is duct taped to a unicorn because we can't go 5 minutes without subtly or not so subtly emasculating a man.
How did I forget emasculation? How did I forget that?
On a Disney Plus show.
He calls me one night at 1 a.m. I happen to have people, I'm just fucking obliterated. And it's Mark, so I'm like, I gotta answer it. It's the first time he's ever called me. And so I go out in the garage, and I'm smoking a cigarette while I'm talking to him. He can hear me smoking. He's like, oh, you smoke? I'm like, oh, I felt judged a little bit. And then I had to piss so bad.
She got super anti-just JW. It got annoying. Yeah, that's why I unsubscribed to her a long, long time ago. She reported a Marvel character. Brand new character. It's a trans character. I'm like, dude, Grant Morrison created that character in 2000. What are you talking about? It doesn't take a goo. I'm like, yeah, I'm out.
But there was music and everything else going on in the house. So I just start pissing in a bucket. There's a 5-gallon bucket. in my garage. I just start piss bucket, and a dude comes out. My buddy comes out. He's like, "What the fuck? You're pissing in the garage?" All I hear is like a 10-second silence from Mark. Mark's like, "Do you need me to call you? Do you want to call me back?" Like, no, he's just joking. He's just joking. I'm not really pissing in my garage.
Why do you keep pissing in random parts of your fucking house, man?
Green Goblin kills Aunt May. Before she dies, though, she's able to deliver Uncle Ben's line, "With great power comes great responsibility." And, ooh, man, did I have a problem with this. Listen.
Shocker. Shocker.
It worked in the film, but this is a tiny smidge of the MCU. Yes, it is.
Yes, we got a word. We got a word. MCU. Make sure you put it on your card. I'm surprised he can find his penis. Right?
Hollywood has shown over the last couple of years, in particular this year, that they have a big problem with male mentors. But this is where...
Oh, did we get one? Gender swapped? I missed one. Good call. Good call, Chuck. We got gender swapped also.
Now, like, do you have any opinions on it? Do you think America should intervene?
No, of course not. I'm over America World Police. You know, when the U.S. plays World Police, I hate it. I just hate it in general. I don't want to be involved in any of this stuff. And I don't know that I'm willing to.
So people mark off their card when they hear the word, yeah, it's pinned. Do you see the pinned comment? Just bring up your card. We already got gender swap and we got MCU.
I mean, I'm willing to hear a moral reason for it, okay? But I don't know if I'm going to be convinced. Known as the Budapest Memorandum. The implication was Ukraine would not be let to stand alone and face a threat should it come under one. So I think that this does put, now while I hate that, I hate being the world police, this is a promise we made. And if we don't keep our...
Anytime I hear him say that, I think of that puppet movie where they're like, America, fuck yeah. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. It's super old.
Our promise, then why would anyone else be worried? Any of our other allies, that we've sworn to protect, why would they feel like we're going to protect them? I've said since the beginning, and I stand by that I don't want the U.S. involved in this at all in any way, shape, or form. None. Let Europe deal with it. I think Biden's using this to distract the American people from how disastrous his presidency's been. I wouldn't be surprised if they weren't all in it together, to be honest with you. This is like a win-win. American people stop talking about inflation and the lockdowns and mandates, and they talk about Russia, and then Putin gets to look strong. Everybody wins, except for, of course,
I totally
the American
agree,
people.
Cameron.
President Joe Biden had agreed, quote, in principle to meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin in a summit aimed to staving off the largest military conflict in Europe since World War II. Let me ask, though, why? Why is Joe Biden meeting with him? What business is it of Joe Biden's? Maybe there's energy companies over there. Maybe
now isn't this political? Yeah. It's funny, all the people that say they don't want politics in their entertainment all have political channels. Anyone else find that ironic?
Is made. I don't know. I'm relatively new to covering politics, and the geopolitical scene is one that you have to have studied for a long time to know all the intricate reasons. But
Team America World Police,
like bumpkin here in the Midwest, thinking like, bro, just stay out of it. If I'm in Ukraine, I probably feel like Joe Biden is escalating things. That Joe Biden's involvement with this is really why it's happening in the first place. As Joe Biden appeared in his press conference and unleashed sanctions that really won't stop Putin. The next year, in 2015, Putin began building a pipeline called Nord Stream 2, designed to circumvent Ukraine so he could march into Ukraine and not risk getting
why is this being
getting
covered?
His gas to market.
I mean, I get why it's being covered by political channels. I guess this is political channel.
Seems like a pretty strong deterrent. This all feels very fake to me. The United States is doing sanctions, but that's not going to stop Putin.
Oh, he did say political. You're right. You're right. We got another word, political. Ooh, I got 2 in a row. Okay. Not very much, but still.
Russia is receiving some very, very downward turns due to the various sanctions. The real victims of Russia v. Ukraine are not the people being indiscriminately carpet exploded in suburbs of Ukraine. It's not them. It's actually whores. No, that's a...
What? It's actually what? Okay.
That's the Norm Macdonald joke. It's the women of OnlyFans. That, of course...
Whoa, So he just said that all the women of OnlyFans are whores. I get it. It was a joke. I get it. Okay. Super funny.
What Rolling Stone is most concerned about. And their tweet has some hilarious responses. And before we get into that, just a super quick word from this video, sir. Private internet access. I get it. These are just civilians. They shouldn't be punished because their leader is doing something that they probably don't even agree with. But
did he say propaganda? I don't think so. I don't think so.
We're here to have a little bit of fun, okay? And I think that you can understand that. Like, literally read the room. Here's War Applebee's. Check this out.
Oh, I remember this. That was very unfortunate timing.
That is not a meme cut. That really happened on live TV. While air raid sirens are going off, CNN cut to a commercial for Applebee's. Now, before I get to probably the worst take, you're going to want to stick around for this one because it is by far the most amazingly terrible take yet. I just want to give you a quick word from this video sponsor.
No. He makes fun of a sponsor ad, then runs a sponsor ad. Okay, that's actually really funny. There's very little self-awareness there.
Huge shout out to this video sponsor, the Ghost of Kiev, the Miss Ukraine, as well as the Brave Soldiers, are all fake. Like, all of them are fake in some major way, shape, or form. It's actually sad. I fell for it. I'm going to correct the record because that's what you do. Right after a quick word from important sponsor, MetaPCs. Huge shout out to this video sponsor.
Oh my God!
People say, oh, you're profiting off of this. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to deny that. But this is just what I do. I hope you were informed by this video, and we'll talk to you again real soon.
Oh, that was pretty good. Hey, for an ultimate anti-SJW cringe compilation, should have had less politics and more anti-SJW stuff. I'm just saying. I gotta give it a thumbs up, though. Okay, so we got 3 words. We got political MCU and gender swap so far. That was actually from my email. So we'll go to one my community post. I'm on my email account. It's not like some weird nefarious alt account. It's just what my email goes through. All right, let's see here. What do we got? For some reason, I've got to go to new, like, that's not all the comments. Not really into vilifying other groups of people just to gain clout amongst a certain set of sheep who agree with you. I'll stick to the reviews. Cool story, bro. Have a happy and blessed birthday? Wait, what? It's not my birthday. Somebody put a number in the chat. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. Come on. First number. We're going to go with Keely's video. 1, 2, or 3. Now you got to add bro. Like, bro. I said 1, 2, or 3. And Robert was the first one to put 4. What the fuck? Okay, so we're gonna go with 3. Deadman Comics, thank you. What is this?
World-class bullshitters.
How to burn money in 1 easy step. World-class bullshitters. I don't think we've ever looked at one of these videos on here. I am not familiar. I am familiar with them. I've watched maybe 3 or 4 videos, but I think, wasn't this the person that did that really, really bad crowdfunded book where they printed on the book? If I remember correctly, it was really, really bad.
Hey, want to throw away $500? No, you're not filling up your tank.
You're an evil, nefarious lefty spreading the gay with your lies. My frog wasn't always gay, but heard you talk. I'm not anything. That's the thing. I may be left leaning in the sense that I don't hate gay people or people of color, but I would say your frog was probably always gay. Just saying. And sometimes even my cats are confused and super gay.
This is something else. Star Wars has a long history with merchandise, from the historic launch of the 3 3/4-inch line to the historic
Okay,
fairing of the
I don't
sequel
know
trilogy
much
toys.
about Star
Star Wars
Wars.
has always had a lot of merchandise. We're at maximum saturation. We're drowning in a sea of Funko Pops, vintage style figures, and other cheap crap parading around as licensed merchandise. If it's mainstream, it's gotta be cheap. If they want to make something higher priced, they have to cater to the online community. And when your product is niche, you go to crowdfunding. Star Wars and crowdfunding go hand in hand. Back in 2019, fans got a hold of Jabba the Hutt sailing barge, the Katana. Then in 2021, the Razor Crest. In late 2021, there was a crowdfunder for the Rancor, a 6-inch scaled figure that looked like a glazed turd. It failed.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, we're not even a minute in and this one stinks. So 1 or 2, come on guys, 1 or 2. Not 4, not 4. Not 4, 1 or 2. I'm not right or left. I'm in the Fat Joe party. I lean back. 1. All right.
Well, the media just
Oh
can't
my
figure out
God.
why Miss Marvel
All right.
isn't the most
Oh, we're
viewed
gonna.
show
I
in
knew
the
it.
history of
I think I was gonna look at this one. I think Robert sent this one also. His beard. Whoa. Okay. All right. We're gonna talk about Miss Marvel. We just had this
shows on
up.
Disney Plus, and point out that I have kind of
the comment section hates you. Where? Nobody hates you. They better not. I'll beat them up.
I think changed a little bit in terms of kind of these obvious ploys by Disney and stuff like that. Like, I know why they made Marvel. I know why they pushed it forward, and that's fine. The show was not for me, obviously, and so I didn't care to invest a bunch of time watching it and just getting angry about how the show was dumb. Now, if people liked it, people enjoy it, like, that's totally cool and fine. Like, I'm not trying to tell people not to see it, not to watch it, but I do think that Disney is more concerned with, the skin color and nationalities of people in their shows than making good shows. We saw this kind of play out, for example,
Good morning, Sage.
with the CW and Batwoman, right?
Oh yeah, that was
God,
bad though.
It isn't enough.
Come on
that,
now, let's
the
be
main
fair. There's a clear quality difference between Batwoman and Miss Marvel. Clear quality difference. And that's one thing I will give Marvel props for, is if they go in on something, they go all in. DC's like, who's cheap? Who can we hire that's cheap? Oh, okay, what can we do? Nothing? All right.
Character, played by Ruby Rose, she was gay, but that's not enough.
We got the 4th word. What word did I miss? What word did I miss? Yay, Kai doesn't hate me. Good morning.
That's not why people aren't watching it. We need an BIPOC person and gay, and then that'll help. Meanwhile, the writing was always trash. Nobody watches show because the writers are obsessed with stuff like that. Miss Marvel has come out and has been a relative, I won't say flop, because it still has decent viewership. It's just the
wait, but woke Miss Marvel is the okay. So we got woke. It's right in the title. We got woke. Is the worst performing show. I won't say it flopped though. What? Sure, buddy. Wait, where's my woke word? There we go.
Worst of any show they've ever launched. Now you can.
I guarantee that ass smells like his ass. Why would you? Why would you do that, James? No.
Nobody knows who Miss Marvel is. Nobody cares who Miss Marvel is. And they gave her own show like right away. I mean, there's like 300 people that have read the comic books. Okay. But
does he realize that the comic actually sold really, really well? Okay. Miss Marvel sold really well. That's why it kind of line jumped. Now, if you remember that era of Marvel, all new, all different, the problem was not specifically Miss Marvel or even Miles Morales. The problem was they changed everything. They changed every single mantle. You don't do that. If you're going to change something temporarily, like what we're getting, well, I don't know if this is a spoiler or not, but what we're getting with Black Adam, you do it person by person or story by story. They changed every single mantle, and it was really dumb. But Miss Marvel was one that was actually really well sold. Same with Miles, but Miss Marvel sold better. Actually, Mighty Thor, or I guess Jane Foster, also sold really well. And they like to pretend like they had 300. 300. Okay. Turns out Priest Black Adam is 12 issues. I thought we already knew that. Miss Marvel has the highest viewership among 20 to 24-year-olds compared to any other Marvel show, and it's very popular with people of color. Yeah. I don't get why there's this narrative that it's bad. I mean, I do. It helps with hate bait, right? But it's not. It's actually not at all. Like, I don't know. We'll have to wait for all the episodes before I can rate it compared to the others.
But they get to say, oh, we have a Muslim superhero and it's so empowering. You should watch the show unless you're an Islamophobe.
25 to 40 is the key demographic. The thing with this, Shane, is generally you would be correct. But when you're trying to get new fans involved, that is the key demographic, 18 to 24. When you're trying to bring in new people, because you've got these longevity of these MCU fans. They want to bring in new people, so they go a little bit younger. And that's exactly who the show was made for. It's very much so teeny. Not small, like Teeny. I hope that makes sense.
And so they push it out. What they should have done with Miss Marvel is brought her in as like a side character in
By Black
this is what they
Phoenix.
should really do with anybody. Bring them in as a side character, get people introduced to them, get people to like them, then give them their own standalone. But Disney is so thirsty for content. Remember, Disney does not make cinema or movies anymore. They produce content. Content is meant for one thing, that is consuming. The shows that Disney Plus makes now are not meant to be memorable. They're meant to be...
What? You guys remember how much Loki ties into the main universe? Loki was so good. How is it? Okay.
Time consuming. They're meant to be consumed and forgotten so that you can get on to the next thing to consume and forget. That's why, it's like even The Mandalorian, obviously after the Gina Carano stuff, it was, hard for me to care about it. But like even that show seemed to kind of level off, at least in my...
I didn't watch season 2 of The Mandalorian. I've heard it's better than season 1 though.
opinion.
Yep, Disney makes money. Capitalism 101. Joe to go. It's so nice to see you. I hope everything's okay. Cap 1 is right. And a lot of the complaints that these people have, like with, rainbow capitalism, it's Pride Month, it's capitalism. Capitalism in nature is exploitative. Welcome to it.
Did have a strong finish with the Luke Skywalker thing. I thought that was pretty cool. But like the media has been shielding this program nonstop. You see MCU Direct. Miss Marvel's premiere viewership was reported the lowest debut for a live action MCU Disney Plus.
Oh, 775 and 5 debut. Yeah, that is a little bit low. I'm not gonna lie, but I would be curious if it has legs, right? I would be curious how it pans out and how it does long term. That is low. It's dramatically lower. Hawkeye though, I didn't finish. I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't for. It's not that it wasn't for me. It was just boring. Moon Knight is must watch. Must watch. Loki, I loved. WandaVision, I love the first couple episodes were the best. I love old TV, old stuff, like Nick at Night type stuff. So they did a really good job of that. I don't know about Hawkeye though. I would be curious why they didn't put in numbers for Loki, why they didn't put in numbers for Moon Knight. I think those are the only ones so far. Oh, and why they didn't put in numbers for What If.
175,000 views in its 5-day debut. For comparison, WandaVision had 1.6 million and Hawkeye had 1.5, so about half.
Yeah.
About half of what. But the thing is, people know who Hawkeye is, and people know Although Wanda, like, she's had appearances, but she's like a more popular comic book character. She's also been in several.
Wait. You can't have it both ways. Did you guys catch that? I know we're supposed to be playing bingo here, but I got to point this out. About 2 minutes ago, he said for all 300 people that read the comic. Now listen to what he says here.
Although Wanda, like, she's had appearances, but she's like a more popular comic book character.
Okay, he said Wanda. Ben, that was my fault.
She's also been in several Marvel movies before the show. So this is why
so this is a brand new character. Of course, it's going to have lower viewership. Of course it is.
Wanted to watch it. Miss Marvel gets lackluster on Samba TV reported that Iman Vellani's Miss Marvel did not perform well with regard to the number of viewers watching across the United States. In its report, the service revealed how only 775,000 households watched the premiere episode within 5 days. And we know that usually that number goes down, right? To date, that makes the new coming-of-age story one of the worst performing MCU debuts on Disney+. The only series potentially behind What If, though that project still has a premiere data for the first day. For comparison, here's 5-day viewership for Marvel Studios shows.
Okay, so now he's going to show him. So it did worse than What If? So it's not the worst? That's only first day audience, though, so that's not really a good comparison. But it could likely do the same, or at least right around that number. I wonder if Samba TV, I bet Samba has the numbers. 775 is bad now. No, it's really not. But content, right?
0.6 million. Falcon and Winter Soldier, 1.8 million. Loki, which this is actually a surprise hit, I thought.
Yeah, Loki was great.
Million.
It could go lower. It likely will.
And Moon Knight, 1.8 million. Now, a lot of people pointed out that, Miss Marvel is a new character and not a lot of people know her and making excuses, but Moon Knight was too. And it was more than...
Moon Knight's a new character? Moon Knight? Hold on. I gotta Google something. What year was Moon Knight introduced in the comics? 1975 is new now. Okay. Did Quarter Pounder lose a bet? Where is the beard? I don't know. Maybe. Hello, Leo. Yeah, Moon Knight's a 70s character, but he's new, guys. He's totally new.
Than double Miss Marvel. One of the biggest factors going against Miss Marvel was that none of Marvel's other outings had to deal with competition. Currently,
wait. Miss Marvel, you think is better known than Moon Knight? Moon Knight's been a fan favorite character for years. Moon Knight's been in all the Lego movies. Not Lego movies, Lego games. How is Moon Knight not better? Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just because I like Moon Knight. That could be also. But I'm gonna call bullshit on your bullshit, Shane.
Star Wars series Obi-Wan Kenobi has its installments premiering on the same day and time. So not only does it have competition, but it's going against Ewan McGregor's favorite character, who's debuted with 2.1.
We're not getting very much out of this one.
Time. The game was
Let me check. We got to look in the email and pull up a good one.
If you're including the same day, right, the launch day plus 5 days, then people have had plenty of time to go watch that show. I don't buy that as an excuse. If you want to talk about, watching the premiere episode in its time slot, then I think it's an argument. But people have had a week to watch it. So I don't necessarily buy that. Despite these numbers, it's important not to correlate the audience size with quality. They're not mutually exclusive. Many have declared Miss Marvel to be one of their favorite MCU series to date, despite the immature review brigading.
I should have put review bombing on it. Yeah, that's pretty typical.
Taking place and low scoring performance. Seeing the upcoming Andor and She-Hulk will both overlap as well. These low numbers.
Miss Marvel. Okay, you're talking about Carol Danvers, Miss Marvel. I could understand that. I was specifically talking about the Kamala Khan character. One of the videos I sent was a young Rippa. Check that one out. I'm sure he'll use the words. I will check. We'll go to that one after this one I have pulled up from Think Tank. This is actually somebody we've never reacted to. That's why I want to go to this one, because we're not getting shit out of the quartering. So we're going to switch over to this video from Think Tank. Let's see. Oh boy. Perfect for Pride Month, I guess. Hold on, let's see who it is. Ruined Leon. Now, I don't know him because I don't particularly resonate with his content, but he was new. So I thought, why not? And I have seen him around before. I believe actually in Saggy's chat, if I remember correctly. I could be thinking of the wrong guy, but 1970 is new. No, not even a little bit, Warm Lily. We'll go to Rippa next, but Leon is the man. Okay, so speaking highly of him. Saggy, I don't know if you guys saw Saggy's stream yesterday. Oh my God. I fucking love Saggy. She does not give two fucks about telling it like it is. She did, like, I wish I could clip that. It was so good. All of these people saying, you know, innocent until proven guilty, yet going, replace Ezra Miller. And yes, I was one of those people. I realized my hypocrisy in the situation. If Johnny Depp has taught us anything, then maybe let's wait for some actual evidence and facts in this situation. But yes, Ruin Leon. I don't think I've ever watched a video from him. I'm not going to lie. I don't, just by his titles alone, I don't think he is for me. Saggy, yeah, super passionate. And it was great. I love her. I think she does a great job. But I'm hoping if this doesn't get us some words, because we've only got 4, we're gonna switch over to Robert said he sent Young Rippa. And you know we're gonna get some buzzwords.
I just for a quick moment want to talk about the libs of TikTok, Twitter.
Libs of TikTok is fucking ridiculous. They have done so much doxing, so much damage, and this should be very interesting.
Twitter account, because under no circumstances should that one Twitter account have y'all by the balls like this. From death threats that they post about, to Twitter employees trying to get them banned, to weird activist journalists trying to put a hit piece out and trying to make it some great thing to get them banned and exposed for who they really are. It's weird how this one Twitter account where 80% of the content is just posting about somebody and their weird gender.
I love how they say that it's just about posting someone's TikToks. No, it's actually not. It's actually false. They interact with people like Ron DeSantis and his press secretary. They've influenced legislation. They've gotten multiple people fired for just giving their opinion. But my freedom of speech, right?
We could laugh at, criticize, or make fun of, or respect if you want to. It's mainly that. But what I find funny is that these same people who send the death threats, the same Twitter accounts that want to say, hey, we should get this one banned.
It's funny that the death threats are important when it's to libs of TikTok, but not when it's to Moses Ingram. Just saying.
The same activists who write these journals never want to talk about the other 20.
Wait, was activist a word? I think I remember putting activist. No, I did not. How did I miss activist? You know what? I'm fired.
20% that's a part of that Twitter account. When they point out that certain individuals feel like there's something going on in a school.
My son attended Sam Houston MSDC. His teacher, Mr. Patrick Pickler, he was his chemistry teacher. He was also a writer for About Magazine, an LGBTQ magazine. He published a article with a lot of students, on them without authorization. He recruited my son. He also took my son to a drag show when he was underage.
Wait, wouldn't he have had to sign the permission slip? Like, parent a little bit. I'm just saying.
To a drag show when he was underage, and it was really bad. It was a
I'm not a huge fan of the drag shows, but I also don't care. Like, they point out these terrible drag shows from like 3 years ago, but most of the drag shows are just people in drag reading to kids. The majority of them is. Not that I'm a fan of it, but parent. That's all you got to do is parent. Pedo mission slips. Oh my god. He sounds like Hominus. He kind of does. Sorry, Hominus.
Really bad experience. He also put him next to this sex offender. Well, he was out there with my son.
Must have been
There's
JDA.
a lot of stuff that nothing got done. I have a lot of info, a lot of videos, text messages. Police HSD has a lot of messages. It was really bad.
What is this? I don't know anything about this situation. If somebody took them to... I'm trying to see. His son took a picture of the drag show. A convicted pedophile. Yeah, why would you allow your son to go somewhere where a convicted pedophile... Hey, word! Pedo. We're close enough. We got a word. But I'm not sure why... I don't know the situation, so I don't have a strong feeling either way. What the fuck is this? This isn't giving us any context. Okay, is this all it is? I'm not even...
Gay or bisexual is out fondling some kids.
What? What did I just miss?
Or when they actually find out that somebody who's pretending to be a transgender or gay or bisexual is out fondling some kids. Sucking.
Why don't they ever cover the church scandals or the scandals that are related? Like, there was a huge bust in Florida recently with the Catholic Church. Why don't they cover that? Why do they only cover the one drag queen or the two? I don't know the situation. I'm not gonna lie, but they never cover things consistently with the same energy. That's the biggest issue I have with this. Now, I'm not familiar with his content. Maybe he does. I'm being general here, but I find it very unlikely.
60 years old who identifies as a 5-year-old girl comes to court dressed as an elf as she admits to breaching arm order by approaching and kissing 2 girls. Or they're talking about some weird policy put in place that nobody wanted to read because everybody think that it's discriminating against gays.
American citizen, I find it truly disgusting that my country goes 40 steps forward just for people like the governor in Florida to take us 30 steps backwards.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree with that.
Don't say gay, Bill. Are you serious? Don't talk about what I went through and what my fellow gay LGBTQ plus community went through to get me here. Are you serious right now? Is the government sleeping? Why are they letting you do this? Isn't this the free country, the free world, freedom of speech?
Freedom of all those things unless you are queer, especially in Kentucky.
Don't say gay. That goes against freedom of speech. You cannot sit here and say being gay is not a choice when you're not gay. You don't know that. Now you want to make...
What is so weird to me about this is... Yeah, drama queen for sure. What's so weird about this is nobody would go out there and... I mean, people would, obviously, but I'm talking generals here. Go out there and... make policies against people because they are Black or because they are Asian, because that's something you're born with, right? You are born with the skin color. You don't choose it, but they have no problem doing the same to gay people. It's mind-boggling.
Learning about our history illegal? You are literally making it harder for children to feel comfortable because conservative parents feel like it's not okay. They're not gay. It's not their place to talk about it. Stop being concerned with what other people like.
And one day her trusted art and homeroom teacher invited her to stay after school for art club. So she texted us and we gave our permission. Of course you can stay for art club. When she arrived in the classroom that day, she very quickly learned that it was actually GSA art club, or gender and sexuality awareness. And her...
Read the bill at 7 pages. I have read it. And we've talked about it in length here. I don't really want to get into it. I have an issue with the language of it, I understand it literally doesn't say you can't say gay. I get all of that. That's just kind of what they've put it as the moniker, right? The fact that you can't talk about getting married to your spouse if your spouse is the same sex as you is abhorrent. I'm sorry, it's abhorrent.
Trusted teacher had invited in an outside presenter to speak with the children. This presenter started with her number one rule: what you hear in here stays in here. She then brought out flags to describe different umbrellas.
Okay, that's weird. That's sending, I'm not gonna lie, that's sending a few red flags. Yeah, you can have that. I had a teacher that I confided in. I'm not gonna lie, because my home life sucked. But if a teacher walks in and said, what goes on in Vegas stays in Vegas. Yeah, no. Weird.
Umbrella terms or defining words, as she called them, and how people feel under each of the flags.
Unless she was talking about, which we don't know the context of, like if it's a group activity and maybe she was saying, you know, don't tell how Jason feels to your friend. That could be very well what she means.
My daughter that if she is not 100% comfortable in her female body, then she's transgender. She then gave out flags, stickers, bracelets, and what she called the obligatory toys that kids love to collect everywhere I go. She then told the kids that parents aren't safe and that it's okay to lie to them about where they are in order to attend this meeting and also future programming that she holds throughout the community.
What is New American? I've never heard of this before.
Both online and in person. In these
Can we get to the actual video?
She does own course.
Reporting about a bag. If you were weird, how these
sends them invites to her secret meetings through these channels.
It's weird how these same people never want to open their mouth. I would think if you were a part of any of these communities and you notice that somebody's reporting about a bad, you would stand up and say, as a member of this community, I don't condone any of this. This is not anything I want to be a part of. This is not something that is a part of what I hold dear. But no, the minute you see it, it's make sure you're using everything that's correct and validating their feelings. Make sure.
What? Does that make sense to anyone else? I'm so confused what the fuck he's talking about because I don't know these situations.
You're not being disrespectful because even though this person is a pedophile, they deserve to be respected still. No. That person deserves to be mocked, made fun of, and thrown under the bus.
I agree about pedophiles.
You can't sit here and respect somebody who's going around doing things that are criminal. You can't respect somebody who seemingly wants to disguise themselves as a part of your community just to do something heinous.
But that isn't all of the queer community. This is very similar to what Saggy was saying last night. If you're going to have this energy for somebody because they're queer, that is a pedo. Yeah, how do I say this? Pedos should be Minecrafted? Is that the way that is that allowed to be said? I have no sympathy whatsoever. None. Send them to jail. Let Big Bubba have a turn. I have no sympathy whatsoever. But you literally don't have the same energy if it's anything but queer, which is hypocritical.
You're so focused on throwing out insults towards anybody who throws out legitimate questions or criticism. You're so focused on making sure that Matt Walsh gets death threats and gets deplatformed and some movie he makes gets DDoS because you're afraid of confrontation and conversation. But you never want to address actual problems that people might have in all of these communities. You're so focused on making sure everybody sees the good, but you never want to address the obvious.
Not a single one, Cameron. Cameron said, nobody I know in the LGBTQ community except pedos. No, but the right likes to conflate it like they do, right? They like to. Have you ever seen Mean Girls where that girl's like, you can't sit with us? That is the LGBT community to the pedos. You can't sit with us. No, honey. No, they're going to call it out too. And I've seen it done before. Have the same energy for every community, though. And the only one they ever call out is the queer community. And then this Don't Say Gay bill came out. And now they're trying to plan this word game. And they're very much so entwining the word groomer with anything LGBTQ as of recently. You notice they even did it with Ezra Miller. So yeah, no, sorry.
Obvious bad that exists, and that makes you look weird, it makes you look dumb, and to some people it makes you look complicit in making sure that everything gets excused and we only focus on the good. It's weird.
Aren't you being complicit though in any sort of right-wing pedophilia? I'm just saying.
Weird how during Pride Month you got all these people going around naked in front of kids and nobody seemingly wants to address that.
Where? Give me your sources. You're saying a lot with very, very little sources here.
Only want to say, hey, well, it's Pride Month and this is something that should be normalized and kids need to be around kinks because that's an obvious thing that should be discussed.
Here's the thing. He just advocated for that parent to make parental decisions. Now he's advocating that parents can't make parental decisions
around 5 and 6 and 7-year-olds when it's not. It's weird, it's creepy, and I don't know why kids get brought to these things, but that's besides the point. I wish more people...
It doesn't matter. You just advocated for parental agency, but you won't if they're in the queer community. What? It's not up to you.
People would have the balls or the gumption or the confidence to say,
yes,
hey,
exactly,
this
Robert.
thing that's taking part in name of my community, I don't support. But of course, you got to call everybody a bigot. You got to call everybody a homophobe. You got.
Wait, do we have any of those? I don't think how did I not put bigot? Okay, we're switching because we know we're going to get the words. And this video doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Oh, we did get word. We did get pride. He said pride parade. So we got one out of it, right? We're going to switch. Okay, Robert, you said you sent one that had... Do you remember the title? I told you this was DOA. Is that what it was? Can somebody get rid of XD? We hate LG. See? See? I'm not wrong. Thank you for proving my point. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. It's literally called Bigot Bingo, so how can you forget it? Yeah, I know, right? I told you I was fired already. Next time, I'm making Bianca make it.
Everybody, I think, that is kind of involved in the entertainment space and wants to continue.
Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Bianca. Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Anytime you talk about this stuff, you get that. And unfortunately, last time we got, what was it? People spelling out the N-word, and it's just, unfortunately. Okay. So far, let's recap. We've got political, MCU, woke, gender swap, pride, and pedo. Now, let's get a fucking bingo going.
Everybody, I think, that is kind of involved in the entertainment space and wants to continue
to speed this shit up.
I mean, it's going to go in the direction that it goes in regardless, but it's something to keep tabs
totally
on.
Should.
It's cultural information.
And shills.
It's a lesson on what not to do.
Yeah, shills. I forgot shills. Do I have shills marked? Now I do. I've got 3 in a row. Let's go.
And it does signify
Is
sort of
woke on there?
Shift.
Yeah, we got
People
woke.
put up with so much and then they won't.
Wait, no, we haven't got.
There was
yes,
this,
we did because it
character
was in the
that
title.
You can tell Marvel didn't actually believe in, but they wanted you to believe in. I knew she was coming. I called it when around the time she was created. And as the Marvel Cinematic Universe grew, I said this character was going to be appearing in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, even though
I'm sorry,
they're not really interesting. The fans have rejected them to a degree. It's probably just a side character at best, but they rejected them to a degree and they won't buy their books. No matter how many times it's rebooted,
Again, with that narrative that it didn't sell.
it's just not really anything that's interesting. However, you can see how the push that Marvel gave to these characters, because Marvel is not in the business anymore of like, it's one thing to put something out there, the audience is interested in it, and then that expands into something bigger. Or maybe you give that character who was introduced as like a side character in their own book, like that type of stuff. That's not what's done anymore. Now it's a lot of, okay, we're going to demand that you like this character. And that's it. Whether you want it or not doesn't
I'm basically watching your YouTube history. That's pretty actually funny, Leo.
matter. Like Captain Marvel, it happened with Captain Marvel, the constant reboot to Captain Marvel. It's happened with Miles Morales in the past in the books, no matter how you feel about the Spider-Verse stuff. And it's happened with the character that we're going to be talking about today, Stretchy McGee, also known as Kamala Harris Khan. And it's not to say that, you know, when it crosses over into the live action, it's going to be a reflection, a similar reflection. Most of the time it is. Sometimes you'll get the anomaly where it didn't necessarily work in the books, and then it's going to be a big hit out of it. Like normie-centric stuff, I can see that where that trajectory is not the case. However, for the most part, it's a test run. It's a trial run with the comics.
Will I review Rippa's comic when it comes out? Hasn't he been saying that for a long time that he's doing something, and there's not been anything put out yet? I don't know. The only thing I know from the Rippaverse is that Gabe LTE book, and no, I won't be buying that.
You can gauge interest, and you can see if this is going to be something that is going to have a bigger following. They tried to do it with Kamala Harris Khan, and it did not matter. It looks like Miss Marvel.
Kamala Harris Khan? Why does he call her that?
Poor viewership versus other MC.
I so strongly dislike Rippa. He says the most I cannot. He's the worst in my opinion. He's the worst out of all of these. I'm trying to think. I don't know, maybe Nerdrotic is a little bit worse, but it's pretty even kill.
Disney Plus shows is
Hello,
they couldn't stop telling us about what this meant for diversity and representation. You can tell they didn't believe in this character by the fact that they had to change everything about her, despite having already introduced the Inhumans. They had to give her this nigga bands. I have to say that properly because some people think I'm saying something else. They're actually called nigga bands. Those were a thing if you understand Captain Marvel, OG Captain Marvel.
He's not wrong there. It's NEGA.
As well as Quasar, you know exactly what those are. That's basically what.
Kamala Harris, Nerdrotic is the worst. You might be right. You're right. They're both. The thing about that makes Nerdrotic worse is he can actually edit, so his videos aren't just like cuts of a podcast. Not that I don't do that, but I'm just saying. Yeah, I used to not like Rippa. Now I love him.
She has
Shocker!
Bands that allow her to do certain things. We've seen them be attached, however, to characters that are not her. But they didn't have her have the Stretchy McGee powers. Instead, she has these cosmic sort of powers that are existing from some band, armbands. If that ends up changing going into the future, we will see if she does end up becoming Stretchy McGee. With that being said,
I mean, she did stretch in the first episode.
This show did not do well. Now, remember, I did cover this from...
Nerdrotic pays a really good editor. I wish I could edit. I really do. But I do everything on my phone. So it's limited anyway. And I didn't even have a computer to use until probably a year and a half ago. So I was doing everything from my phone. So it's really nice. But I haven't been able, I looked into like DaVinci and Adobe, and it's like, wow, this is really, really hard.
Direct. And we're covering this story from the Direct today. Now, the Direct said that basically it was being review bombed. Same old stuff. It's not ever review bombed when they get random positive.
Do they have that same energy when it comes to, I don't know the name of it. That one new Gina Carano thing having a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. Just wondering, curious about that one.
5s, right? Out of 5 stars. It's only review bombs when someone gives it a 1 and then details why they don't like it. Okay, that's when it's always a problem. You know what I mean? And they acknowledge that here.
Terror on the Prairie. That's what it's called.
There is the usual loud minority of children review bombing the show for all the wrong reasons. Not that there's ever a right reason for the practice in the first place. Okay. It got a lackluster audience. There was a pocket of the audience that didn't like it, and they voiced that. And
didn't we just cover this with
not that good?
Come on, there's got to be something better. We need somebody to get a bingo. We need it.
Well, people were review bombing it. Like, it's boring. It's fucking boring. Sandman TV reported that Ms. Marvel did not perform well with regard to the number of viewers watching across the United States. In this report, the service revealed only 775,000 U.S. households watched the premiere episode within.
Joe to go. It's impressive you've managed to edit on your phone. Thank you. I find it a lot easier. I really there's like 3 programs I use. Mostly I use KineMaster. It's really good. And then I use CapCut and sometimes Shotcut. It just depends on what effects I want. Unfortunately, KineMaster doesn't have all of the good effects, but thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad to see you back around. There's got to be one. Come on, guys. We need to get one. Who's got a great one? I know Robert sent a bunch. We'll give this like another minute, and then we'll go to the post.
The new coming of age story, one of the worst performing MCU debuts on Disney Plus. The only series potentially behind it is The What Ifs, though that project only has premiere data for the first day. For comparison, here's a 5-day premiere viewership of the shows, and you can see WandaVision did 1.6, Winter Soldier did 1.8.
We just went
Hawkeye
through
did
this
even
with the
1.5.
quartering, Robert.
Moon Knight did 1.8. Why is Ms. Marvel's viewership so low? Let's see what the Access media has to say. One of the biggest factors going.
Why don't you just tell us what you have to say?
You're giving us 5-day data. You mean to tell me if people were actually interested in it, they wouldn't watch Kenobi and then go watch between that 5 days Miss Marvel? Like, it's not like these episodes are fucking 10 hours long. And watch 2 fucking shows if they do share audiences? No. That's just not the case. See, me and the guys over, me and Gary talked about this. Gary called this actually. It's like that's why they put them out at the same time, because they wanted to use this as an excuse. They didn't believe in the show. They didn't believe in it. They never believed in this show. This was something that seemed to be, it was forced. I don't know who it was, Top Dog, whoever was like, we have to have this character here, whatever. But they didn't generally believe in it. Maybe they did at some time.
Pretty sure. Let's look. Yes, forced. We got another word. Okay. To catch you up, Black Phoenix, we got forced, political, MCU, pedo, woke, gender swap, pride, and shills. Anybody close? I got one that I need 3 and one that I need 2. Bye, Elon. No.
It was somewhat believable, but then once it got to a point to where it was getting closer, maybe they were filming it, they at some point realized that, okay, this is not going to do nearly to the degree that we anticipated. We got to try to salvage it in some way, and that's what they're doing. There you go.
That's
so
it.
We got Buzz Lightyear, dead on arrival. Miss Marvel was dead on arrival. Call both of those, by the way. And no, I don't just say any book, any show is dead on arrival. That's not what I do.
Yes,
it was DOA from the start. So
you're one away. Awesome.
No matter what it is,
too also.
With something that people use their disposable income and time.
I can't do it, you guys. I'm sorry. It's the same talking points over and over and over again. That's what makes this fun. But now we're not getting any. All right, we're going to one of these. Then we'll switch back to email. But I'm hoping we can get one. Keely, you've got a lot. Current HR be like. All right. Cartoon and comics. I don't know if you're still here, but we're going to do that.
Rights and freedom, that would tell you that. But
it's only 2 minutes long. Some friendly HR advice. We'll slow it down. We had to speed it way up.
Since you seem to forget that, and you're all loud and proud with your big thoughts and your big ideas, and you want to, whatever, fucking set up hot tubs in Ottawa. I'm a recruiter. It's a small industry. Smaller than you'd think. Same with HR. So, if you're looking for a job, or maybe trying to keep a job, maybe, just maybe, think about what you're putting on social media.
I don't think this is quite...
I know you're not really big with stats, and, facts aren't your thing, but what I can tell you, what is a fact, is that recruiters talk. And recruiters...
Didn't this lady get fired? And she's really not wrong anyway. Like, you got to be careful nowadays. Unfortunately so. All right, we'll go. This should be something. All right, I got to switch my screen. No. Oh, God. Robert. I don't think that. Yeah, she got fired. I thought so. She's not really wrong. You got to be. What's wrong with her eyelids? So much. She's right. unfortunately, she's right. You got to be careful what you put on social media. And if you're out there saying a whole bunch of shit like what we've gone through, you're not going to get a job. You're just not. The internet is forever. That's right. I've been reminded of that many, many times. All right. I've had him on before. I dislike his views, but I also heard some stuff behind the scenes that I absolutely can't. There's reasons why I don't like it. And I was sent a clip, actually Hooded Justice sent it, where he was on stream and he was like, yes, I absolutely hate gay people. So I was like, yeah, not my cup of tea, but everybody has their own and everybody's entitled to their problem or opinions, even if they're fucking wrong.
Hey guys, welcome back
race
to the
swap
channel.
Right off the bat.
Trey, and let's talk about.
All right, we got race swap. Dang, now I got like 2 different ones where I only need 2. Hell yeah. Is it just some guy? No. It's Trey McKell. I like just some guy. I need to get him back on.
This same old dumb fucking.
Oh, Robert got a bingo. Robert got a bingo. We got our first bingo. Yay! Now you have to start over. See, you just the irony was lost on her. She put that out on the internet. Yeah, you're absolutely right. That is pretty funny, actually. She wasn't wrong, but yeah. Robert got bingo. So what does that mean? Nothing. It's just fun. What do I win? I don't know. We'll do a stream together that you like Power Rangers or something. I don't know, whatever you like. Did he actually say race swap? No, not yet, but it's in the title. Just some guy Kenobi videos have been good. And it's funny, I don't actually watch this show, but I at least listened to a few minutes of the video and I'm like, okay, I'll leave a thumbs up and I don't care about this. But I'm not a big Star Wars person. All right, Robert, get a new card. Get a new card. Is it a race swap when the source was rebooted? Do you mean like a crisis or something? Robert gets a muffin. Shannon Curry muffins. Shannon Curry muffins. You win the no prize. That's right. That's specifically, you knew what you were fucking doing. That's hilarious. You sent this video because you knew you'd get one. That's funny. Wait. This man, there's something very wrong in your head, isn't there, Joseph? What? All right, let's go through the video. My future ex-wife, Shannon. She's so pretty. We need her instead of Lady Gaga, right? I have some, if you guys, I don't know if you guys follow Popcorn Planet, but we got some new information about Amber. Some pictures were released to him with her making out with Cara Delevingne. Oh my God, I got to cover it later.
Topic as usual, adaptations and the race swapping situation. And the reason why I want to talk about it is because I'm about getting real tired of everybody trying to call the fans racist for not wanting a character to be another damn race when the character was not that damn race, especially when we're talking about
have
books,
racists on
comic
here?
books, any of that kind of media. Y'all have to understand.
No, we don't. My goodness.
The morons. I'm sorry. If you agree with race swapping, you're a moron.
I guess I'm a moron. Call me a moron. I don't agree with it in every situation. I think it's all very vindicative of how the story goes, right?
Racist, ignorant moron. That's
oh my God. You're a racist, ignorant moron. Does he have zero self-awareness?
Just like you want to call us racist for not liking it, you're the damn racist at this point. If you have to change a character's race or gender or sexuality just because you feel like it, you're racist, you're homophobe, you're sexist.
What He can't be serious. He can't be serious, right? I think he is.
The conversation. There is no ifs, ands, and buts about it at this point. Because I don't understand.
How do I reset my card? Because nothing I do changes the card. Can you click on a new one? If you get out of it and click it again, if not, I've got another link. Hold on. Try this one. Unhinged is a good word for it. There, try that. Aha, so the Newsweek has an article. Yes, I will be covering that.
Why y'all forget that us people are visual beings. And when you describe something to me and I see it or whatever, if you're going to make an adaptation, especially a cartoon, a live action remake for it, a live action of it in general, I expect the character to look like the character that is described. For 80 years, Superman has been what? A white man with black hair.
Yeah, that worked awesome.
And blue eyes. That's it. Well, he's an alien. It doesn't fucking matter. His skin color is fucking Caucasian.
He's not dead wrong. If you don't care about the race, then don't emphasize it. I don't know if it exactly what he's, but that would be the right thing. And I think that my differentiation here is, and I've said this a million times, I feel like I've covered this. It depends on the background of the character. Magneto, you can't race swap. Black Panther, you can't race swap. But they did it with Ra's al Ghul, and people generally accepted it, even though I think it was a bit of a whitewashing. Same with Bane. Bane is a character you cannot race swap, but they did it anyway.
The same thing with General Zod and his family. You know what I mean? Young Justice made the entire Zods black. For what reason? For what damn reason? The Zods are not black. Phantom Stranger, black. For what? The character's not black. Aqualad, gay. Why? When for almost three seasons, the man been fucking.
We know you hate gay people. You said that publicly.
Straight. And I don't want to hear that last minute. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about that. Because when Aqualad was first created, he had a girlfriend, Maria. All right? Now we got to go to the stupid Arthur for the whole Percy Jackson and Olympian bullshit nonsense.
I'm assuming you must be talking about maybe Young Justice, of which I haven't seen, so I can't even speak to that. Aqualad, aka, yeah, he's bisexual, and so is Jackson Hyde.
Crap. And he want to be like, oh, fans are racist because they don't like the damn casting. No, the studio, yo ass, is the racist ones. For y'all to even greenlight
the Zods are black in the Krypton series. I actually watched some of that, but I haven't got to finish it. I really, really love Adam Strange. He's such a great character. So anything he's in, I usually try to watch or read. The recent Tom King Strange Adventures, oh my god, it was such like a mind fuck, but it was so good. I love Adam Strange. He needs to be used more.
The series, and then have this black actress be this character, knowing that she don't look nothing like the character described. Annabelle Chase. Let me describe a little bit of Annabelle Chase to y'all asses, because apparently y'all too damn stupid to figure it out, including the author his damn self. She is a demigod.
He knows better than the writer, guys. He knows better than the writer, guys.
Frederick Chase, and her mother is Athena. Athena is a Greek fucking god. And what does Greek mostly look like? They mostly look like a...
That's a great example of another whitewashing. Jinx is a black woman. She's a badass. They put her in the cartoon show and they made her pale white.
Olive Caucasian skin tone.
Which race swap is he complaining about? It seems like all of them. I'm not quite sure yet. I haven't got the gist of this yet, really. He still thinks that Constantine is gender swap? No, he can't. Is he really that dumb? Joanna Constantine is a real character. Oh boy. I can't wait for Sandman. I think you guys know that, but oh my god, it looks so good.
This
yes, Black Phoenix. Yes. I couldn't have said it better myself.
You can look at the character. The character is literally in books described with blonde hair, blue eyes, like a California Southern girl look. Does the black girl with braids look like a damn Cali girl with blonde hair and blue eyes? Does she look like that? Answer yes or no.
Who is he talking about?
No, then her ass shouldn't have been cast. She should not have been cast. I don't know what the hell are we thinking. I'm about getting real sick of this shit. I am. I'm getting real sick of this. Like this is getting ridiculous. Rick Renardo ass over here want to make some bold statement or whatever, like as if he's doing something bad. And here come Neil Gaiman dumbass with Death and Lucifer.
What? Who in their right mind calls Neil Gaiman dumb? Who, let me repeat this, in their right mind has hold on, a little over 1,000 subs, no actual writing to his name, no books, no nothing, calling Neil Gaiman dumb. Neil Gaiman, probably my favorite author ever, probably one of the most talented men out there. The man, and I'll say it a million times, was so far ahead of his time, we just caught up with Sandman. Like, Desire was non-binary before that was even a thing. It was my sister brother. Neil Gaiman, American Gods, Neil Gaiman, dumb. Okay, somebody want to make it make sense? Because it doesn't to me.
For the fucking man. Blonde hair, golden wings. Hell, you just had a fucking TV show with his ass in it. Why the fuck is he a fucking woman? He wasn't depicted as that. And
Wait, he's mad Lucifer was a woman? Or is going to be a woman in the Sandman series? I hope he knows that Lucifer presented as male in the comic, but was genderless. Literally a genderless character. That was made very clear time and time again. I don't think he's actually read Sandman. I'm going to place bets here.
Wasn't described as that. Hell, it's even described in the fucking Bible of what fucking Lucifer looked like. And here come y'all asses making him a fucking female. And then getting mad that the fans don't like the shit. And Death, which you actually had interviews and articles about.
Angels are presented as genderless in the Gideon verse. And in that's what I'm saying. A lot of people take away what they want. The arts, generally, entertainment, comic books, TV shows, a lot of it is very left-leaning. Let's be real here. But Neil Gaiman was one of those that could take a story and tell a very great story with a message that a lot of times growing up, these people didn't pick up on. Any of these stories, Star Trek, the Sandman, any of these stories they didn't pick up on. They realize it when they're older or deny it when they're older. And it's usually, I don't agree with these politics, so it's woke, SJW nonsense, da-da-da-da-da. These messages were always there. They were always there. Some people just knew how to craft them better than others. And those are classics. Those are absolutely the classics that we hold near and dear nowadays. Look at Alan Moore. V from Vendetta is so woke. I'm sorry, guys. It's so woke. Even the boys we talked about in the very beginning of this stream. So woke.
About Neil Gaiman describing who the hell Death was based off of. In his words.
Actually, I want to correct this before he even goes into it. I've corrected it a million times. Neil Gaiman did not decide on Death's design. It was the artist in the situation who based it off of his friend. I believe her name was Cinnamon. I believe. So it was not Neil Gaiman's decision.
Now you get a black bitch to play a damn pale goth girl. Which, I don't care if the character was black. What I'm saying is you can get a black actress. But the skin color needs to be there.
The skin color is transformative. Death presents herself in a way that feels comfortable to you. So when Death And we've actually seen The Dreaming as a black man also. There's a whole huge story with this girl he fell in love with, then he traps her in hell for so long because she won't be with him. It's how they're presented. So if Death came up to me, she would present as we see her on screen. If Death came up to a black person, she would present as black, Asian, any race or ethnicity. That is how Death presents herself. Again, I'm going to say this about the Sandman. As long as we get that fat pigeons line, I will be the happiest girl in the world.
If you're going to get a black woman, at least powder her damn skin so she looks pale as snow. But you won't even do that. Hell, y'all couldn't even get Anna Diopa to look orange for Starfire.
Anna Doip was actually really good as Starfire. I didn't enjoy season 4, though.
How hard is that? How hard is that? Orange skin, red hair. Oh yeah, I forgot you guys hate redhead people. And then every time y'all do a casting of a damn redhead, y'all always make them black. And then be talking about the fans are racist for calling this shit out. How the fuck we racist? You make it make sense. Because I'm confused. I'm confused. How does this work? No, seriously, how does this work? Explain to me how, when a character is literally white with red hair, how the hell the first instinct is cast a black person? The fuck?
Goodness gracious. You need a volume. You need a Xanax, buddy.
Yeah, a few of us have, but not a lot of us. Not a lot of us. And even then, the character don't even have red hair when you cast them. Or you put a little hint of red. A hint of red. What the hell am I gonna do?
Why are you offended for redheads? Out of curiosity, you don't have red hair. I'm assuming that's what he looks like. Why are you offended on their behalf? Okay. All right.
What a hint of red. You know? That ain't doing nothing for me. A hint of red ain't doing nothing.
Notice he's not using the phrase anti-white. Yes, we need somebody else to get a bingo.
It's supposed to be red. The character is supposed to be pale skinned. That's just the truth of the matter is. You can't get mad at that. You can't get mad at that. It's like y'all forget that a lot of us see visual things, and these characters have been drawn out before and even described in their books. And J.K. Rowling even tried that nonsense where she was like, her man.
Imagine being this mad about a non-existent character. And I get it. We're attached to these characters. We are. But this is next level. It's okay. I get it. Justice for gingers. We're getting a Red Sonja movie, I think. I don't know. That might have been canceled now that I think about it. But we're getting Barbara Gordon. She's got red hair.
Could be black because you cast a black woman on Broadway as Hermione, which is dumb. The book doesn't describe her as black. I can tell you that.
Wait, on Broadway? Has he ever seen Hamilton? Has he ever seen like Rent or any of those? They go for talent on Broadway.
Because I've seen your damn books. I mean,
it
I
was
read
canceled. Dang, that
J.K.
does kind of suck.
And we know what black characters are. Let's not get it twisted all of a sudden. Like this shit gotta damn stop. I'm about tired of y'all trying to attack the fandom because y'all want to race swap a character. You got fucking Norse mythology characters who are.
He realizes that these are fictional, right? They can be changed however they want. Especially, like, I've seen a lot of people get mad over the milestone stuff. And I was like, but one of the original creators wanted this. How can you get mad? I don't know. The therapist told him to never come back. That seems about right.
From where? Scandinavian and Norwegian. Does it look like fucking black people would be there? No. So why the fuck is black people there in the Thor movies or in God of War? Why? You ain't seen that stuff. At least if you're going to do some stuff like that, start introducing some black mythology characters. That makes sense. If you're going to put a black person up in a damn franchise. Like, y'all do dumb shit and then get mad when fans call y'all out. And then you got defenders want to defend the shit. And try to say, well, skin color doesn't matter.
I can't, you guys, this is all yelling. Let's go back to, this is insane. When the first words out of his mouth were, you're fucking idiot, you're fucking stupid, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I check out. I wonder if he hated Michael Clark Duncan as Kingpin. Nope, start that shit again. God of War isn't accurate. It hasn't ever been accurate. Ever. But now they want to complain because it's a black person. Did you complain about all the other inconsistencies? Nah, fucking hypocrite. All right. We need somebody else to get a bingo. Smallest might. Yes, they absolutely are. We're getting Babs, though. All right. We're going to go with Keely.
What's up, everyone? Michael Bancroft here, and this is
Oh,
Comic Book
no,
Quickie.
Keely!
So, Octagon and Emilios Comics have asked a very common question here, which is, how do I get
I'm going to go to Scandinavia.
What is the difference between a CG
I shouldn't
creator
make
and
fun of
just
somebody
an
for how they talk.
independent
I mess
creator?
up
As I
words all the
said, I
time.
get
That's
this
pretty
one a lot.
natural.
I get it in my comments. I read it on Twitter. It's something that seems to
Is
befuddle people.
anybody familiar with this person? Is this a good one? I know the name, but he sounds educated, so we should probably find someone new. I know the name. Maybe I'll watch it on my own time. Not really. No, I won't. That's a lie. Plus, Kratos doesn't exist. I know, and didn't kill Ares. Did they have that same energy? Fuck no. No, of course not. Only when it's a black person or a gay person. Fucking hypocrites. All right. We're going to go back to the email because I have no idea who that is. I've seen the name before. I think maybe Keely had suggested it before. But oh, that's a whole stream. I don't know if I want to do this. Also, isn't the black voice actor for Kratos black? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Imagine being mad, but not being mad that Kratos exists. Please make it make sense. All right, I guess. Come on, guys, help me out here. We need another bingo. I don't want to do. I don't know that I want to. Robert sent a bunch, but some of them are. One sec. Disney Panics, Obi-Wan. Okay, we'll do that one because I don't know that I want to do it. That's a stream. Is it Disney Panics, Obi-Wan Kenobi is awful? Okay. You didn't send that. All right, we'll just Google it. Disney, who's the person? Disney Panics. Okay, right here. This, I'm assuming this should get us some, right? Which one do you want? Do you want Ryan Kinnell or Nerdrotic? First answer. Come on. Ryan Kinnell or Nerdrotic? Nerdrotic, all right.
This will be the rematch of the same.
All right, don't forget. I'll go through the words one last time. Hopefully we'll get some force, political, MCU, woke, pedo, race swap, gender swap, pride, and shills. Oh, I hate them both. Yeah. Same.
Century.
H-I-T.
The time of the
It's to the actual
Hollywood
video.
used to be the land of opportunity, but now it's just the land of opportunism. And on a day where we saw a world-famous opportunist get her ass handed to her in court, justice for Johnny Depp, we're going to talk about another world-famous opportunist, except this time it's not an individual adult pretender with no talent. It's a giant multi-billion-dollar corporation with no talent. Disney.
Fade in.
Disney has owned Disney Star Wars for...
I thought she got fired for like the last 4 years. What the fuck was that intro? I don't know. Get them all in 1 minute. That's about
almost
right.
10 years, and in that decade, they have arguably made a mediocre film with Rogue One that's largely forgettable except for those last 2 minutes with Darth Vader, and a very popular, mediocre television series with The Mandalorian that they immediately screwed up by firing Gina Carano. And you'd think that would be enough, but let's not sell Kathleen Kennedy and Lucasfilm short. They have become very adept at stealing defeat out of the jaws of victory. That really popular digital Luke Skywalker scene was immediately jacked up in the spin-off series Boba Fett. Hey, but congratulations, Disney Plus. According to you, Kenobi was the most popular premiere on your platform, and that would be great if it wasn't the 4th most popular thing this week. And I want you to let that sink in. Star Wars was the 4th most popular thing this week, coming behind a sequel to a 36-year-old.
He realizes that's a show and this is a movie, right? You can't compare apples to oranges.
Movie, Tom Cruise's Top Gun Maverick, which is pretty damn good. Go see it. Stranger Things Season 4, which is a definite improvement.
I need to watch that. I need to watch it. Is the volume 2 out yet?
On season 2 and 3, but it's also a show that's paying homage or ripping off an entire era that was co-created by Steven Spielberg and George Lucas, and of course, a celebrity defamation trial. So what's a giant monolithic multi-billion-dollar corporation to do when they know they've shit the bed? Same thing as Amber Heard. Play the victim and attack the money. That's you. In the very recent past, a company, individual, or organization would at least wait for the bad thing to come out before they attacked you. Now, it's a preemptive strike. We saw this with the Rings of Power, and I promise you that will be my next video, and we are now seeing this
1st.
with Disney Star Wars, and it's a weekend of contrast. We had Top Gun Maverick, where the film starts out with a thank you message from Tom Cruise. Whether it was genuine or not, I didn't really care. It was the thought that counted, and he thanked the fans on Twitter very nicely after the record-breaking weekend. Then we have Kenobi. And yes, we will talk about the latest Disney Star Wars product, Kenobi, but first, let's break down the most recent timeline of the racist Disney Star Wars fan narrative. From a tweet by Variety on May 26th, Moses Ingram on preparing...
See? I told you. I just said this. They're like all caping for fucking Libs of TikTok, but Moses Ingram says anything, and they're like, I don't believe you. No, that didn't happen. No. I'm offended at the word racist. What? Why would you be offended if you're not?
For racist backlash surrounding her Obi-Wan Kenobi casting. They've been really great about connecting me with people who've been through this. I haven't necessarily reached out. It's weird. It is weird. She's saying she didn't necessarily reach out, that they reached out to her. Let's hear it in her own words.
You've talked about this, how they're trying to...
I don't care about her words. In the nicest way possible, we need a bingo.
Moses Ingram, or criticize the human being. She is simply just an adult pretender who took a job with a billion-dollar corporation who's using her as a pawn.
You're far too trusting.
We'll get to who's to blame in just a moment, and spoilers, it's not you. Then we received a very strange late-night tweet from the Star Wars account, which I'm sure isn't run by some 20-year-old social media manager. We are so proud to welcome Moses Ingram to the Star Wars family and excited for Reva's story.
Okay, this sucks. How did we not do this? I got sent one from This Should Do It. Where is Hooded Justice? I don't know if he's here, but he sent a good one. We're going to go to the extreme. So you ready to cringe? Are you ready for the cringe? Tie that ass hat. We are going for the ultimate cringe. Because somebody's got to get a bingo.
Once again, Lucasfilm proved me and so many others right, that they are nothing more than a political propaganda company, and whoever they have running their social media account recently has gone full.
We already have political and propaganda.
And they have shown how unprofessional Lucasfilm really is. What a
wait.
total disaster they are. But
propaganda. We got propaganda. Don't forget, we got propaganda now.
Again, it's not surprising to anyone that has been paying the slightest bit of attention to how Lucasfilm operates. Now, I don't really have a problem if people get called out here or there. I don't have a problem. If you say something and you end up getting ratioed or destroyed, that's part of the internet, and I really don't have a problem with that in isolation. I have a problem when a company like Lucasfilm tries to act like they are holier than thou and how they stand against bigotry and intolerance and racism and all of these other things. But yet they respond to a fan that doesn't line up with their political ideology.
He said ratio.
That response,
I missed ratio. We got ratio, guys. See, I knew this would work. Dang, I got them all over and no freaking thing here. How rude.
triggers an enormous reaction from the left-wing followers, absolutely trashing this individual. And the Star Wars account, the same Star Wars account that says we resist against X, Y, or Z, or the latest thing that's popular, they have no problem with their very own fan base saying the worst things imaginable to the person that they responded to. You know it's bad. You know it's bad.
Wait. So he wants them to control their audience? Doesn't that by definition mean he has to control what his people say? I thought he was totally against that. So he needs to control his audience. That's what he's telling you.
You
got a bingo! Yes, I'm so happy. Chuck got a bingo. He said, if he says politically correct, he said triggered. Okay, I missed that one. We got a bingo. Now I got to find triggered on mine. Still no bingo for me. That's okay. I got a bingo. He said trigger. Yes. Chuck got it. We got Chuck and Robert. That's freaking awesome. Figure drawing. There was no timestamp on it. It starts in the beginning. Where did you mean at?
I have a higher standard of how the Geeks and Gamers Twitter account runs than the Lucasfilm
So he's saying he's controlling his fans.
company
right?
does for their Star Wars account, because I have a rule on the actual Geeks and Gamers account that we don't actually respond to people. We are there to transfer the information of the individuals at Geeks and Gamers. So if I make a video, or if Ryan, or if someone on the website writes an article, or if there's something to share, but the Geeks and Gamers account itself, the brand account, has no opinion. It doesn't
he's
have a
so
stance. It
holier
doesn't
than
think
thou.
movies are bad or
It's
good.
still
It
not
doesn't think
timestamped.
that
Just
this
give me
thing
the
is
time.
good or bad. It's simply there to give you information.
Do we go
from the
diagonally? Of
individuals at Geeks and
course.
Gamers, share articles, share videos, or whatever. That's it. But the Lucasfilm Star Wars account has decided they are drawing a line in the sand. In fact, one of the responses from the Lucasfilm Star Wars account says there's more of us than them. So you say Star Wars is for everyone.
Wait,
but then you make a
look.
statement that says
He cut it off. That wasn't actually Star Wars saying that. So it looks like the only thing... Oh, it was. Okay. So Star Wars said queer characters existing isn't political. That's true. 47 seconds. Star Wars is literally in the name. Okay. Why is that a bad thing? I'm not sure I understand it. I don't know. Make it make sense. Yes! We got another bingo! Black Phoenix. Yeah. All right, we're going to check this out, then I'll probably wrap up. But Miss Marvel is the bestest show ever. I'm not going to lie. I hate when people say that. Is it showing? Okay, good. So we got 3 bingos so far. We got Chuck, Robert, and Black Phoenix. That's fucking awesome. You need to do a bingo with a comics. Oh, I didn't even think about that, George. I had people send them. And I didn't actually, I don't watch that channel anymore for a long time, so I didn't even think about it. Black Phoenix, awesome. Okay, we're going to watch for like, said 15 seconds. We'll watch for like 30.
I mean, not including like shit back in the gap, like X-Men animated series. 95% Rotten Tomatoes, best series ever. Now, have I seen this? Of course not. You think I'll watch that shit? You couldn't pay me to watch it. We got other people that are in our space that y'all pay to watch shit. I ain't gonna be one of them. I ain't giving these motherfuckers a dime. My money, number one, and number two, I'm not gonna sit through that shit. I'd rather watch ass suffer through it.
What?
And if ass suffering through it
ass.
means y'all won't pay Disney to watch it, net positive for us. But the best ever, says Stretchy McGee. Oh, wait, she's actually not Stretchy McGee. She's Quasar, effectively. Or better yet, Marvel. Cosmic powers tied to some fucking bands. That's what she is. They couldn't even give her, they had to wreck. She's so terrible of a character that they had to retcon her or change her, said fuck the source material. She's lame anyway.
It's hilarious. That's all. It's just hilarious that he is never gonna watch it yet talks links about it, because that's the thing. Figure drawing. That's the thing. That's all they've got. That's all they've got. That's what their content is based off of. If they didn't have that, they would be nothing. And Rippa is much more of a politic. So if he steps out of line, oh boy, he's got to have that lockstep ideology with him, right? All right. I can't believe I didn't get a bingo. I can't believe it. All right. Well, that was kind of fun, though. I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of awesome. I'm gonna wrap up, guys, but congratulations to Robert and Black Phoenix and James. You guys all got a bingo. But they didn't change her. But didn't they change her power set? Yes. I believe they changed it for the reason of introducing Reed Richards. I'm not sure. I'm devastated. I'm sorry. His channel is so whack. I can't watch it. I cannot watch it. It is same thing over and over again. I'm actually surprised that we didn't get tokenism for him. Honestly, that's why I put it on there, because that's what he says almost every single video. And the one video we watch, we don't get it. That was fun. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. And yes, to another 50 episodes. I can't believe it's the 50th episode of The Morning Brew. Well, we'll have 51 on Thursday. I will see you guys